What's up, course hero? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Amit, and today we are talking about how I made $6,715 from a single blog post which was published on medium.com. So I'm going to walk you through my funnel, show you the steps that I take, and how I'm converting my Medium blog readers into visitors. With that, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with my Medium blog. Now, here's the blog that has made me the money that it has, and it continues to make me at least a sale a day, if not more. And I'm going to show you, first I'll show you the entire blog, and then I'll show you why I think it makes me the money. The blog is about this particular certification that in my niche, a lot of people love to have the certification. The certification is kind of like a stamp of approval from the company Salesforce that you know your shit, right? And in order to get the certification, you have to pass an exam, and I passed that exam. And you can see I wrote this back in February of 2018, and I passed that exam back in February of 2018. Once I did pass it, I was like, you know what, I need to let the world know how I did it. And that was the true intention of this article. The article was not written from the point of view of making money. The article was written from the point of view that I have something to share and I want to share that with the world. So I went about in creating what would be for me the best resource and all the tools that I used for my certification exam and how I prepped for it. Yes, I will tell you that the title is kind of clickbaity because I wanted people to read this and understand how I did it. I walk through the entire steps on, it says 27 days. So I break down those 27 days into, you'll see day 1 through 11 is learning. Further down, if you keep scrolling, I say day 12 to 20 is mock test. And if I copy all the text which I have and paste this in a file, so I have this pasted in Grammarly, you will see that this isn't a heavy duty blog. It's only 1500 words. The industry gurus say that you have to have a 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 word blog post in order to rank. And that is true, but I don't think you should go with the word count, or you should care about the word count. You should care about how many words is it going to take me to convey the message, and is everything that the person needs to learn included in this blog post. And that's how you should think about writing your blog post, and not how many words is it 10,000 words, 20,000 words, because it could be 20,000 words, but it couldn't make sense to the reader. After the first 3 lines, they might bounce, and that'll tell Google that your blog post isn't high quality. So don't go too much about the word count. Think more about how is this going to impact your reader? Is it going to give them everything that they need? And I have a ton of links in my blog post. The day 12 to 20 mock tests, I have taken certain mock exams to practice for this test, and I straight up link out to those mock tests right here. And I even have screenshots of what those tests look like on the inside, and I'll keep showing you. So I have an image here. Now, one thing about Medium is it doesn't allow you to insert call to actions where you can collect leads, but I have inserted this image which looks like an opt-in form, but when a user clicks on it, all it does is opens the image up a little more, like zooms it in, and it tells them go to this link in order to get the free questions. And that's how I'm collecting leads. So I'm going to show you the backend in a second and show you proof that I have made that much money with this single blog post. The third thing is I have been continuously updating this blog post, maybe every month or every other month, with new pieces of information that I personally come across. So that's the other thing is to keep in mind, is if this is a blog post that is going to need continuous updates, that you make sure that you provide those updates to that blog and don't just let it be orphan where you've written it once, you have forgotten about it, and now you have never touched it again. If I keep scrolling down, here's the final day 25 to 27. And if you will notice, the first thing how I have been able to make money is not just by writing this blog post, but also providing clear call to actions throughout the post. As you can see here, there's an image which is telling people, do you want access to the free mock test questions? If so, click this link below. And you'll see I've added this many times here. So that was one time. This is the second time I've added it. And then I think there's 2 more times, third time right here. So the blog post starts off with a call to action because I have the reader right here. Before they bounce, I want to grab their attention and give them that call to action in hopes of collecting their email. So that's what I have done. I have sprinkled call to actions throughout my blog, and then towards the bottom there is a final call to action here, right here, and then also right here it says, do you want to practice these test questions without paying the $20, because there is a company that charges you $20 for the practice test questions. So I offer the same test questions for free. Now here's the catch: the questions are for free, but I don't give them the answers in those practice test questions. They have to Google the answers for themselves, but they do have the practice test questions for free. I have that. I have my proof here that I am certified, so building some authority, and then I also have the same text in video format at the bottom of this post. And if I scroll back to the top here, you will see that in numerous places I've highlighted stuff, and I've also linked out to other companies, other blogs, in order to build authority for this page. Now, there are a few things that are working in my favor. One, I wrote a very comprehensive article about this particular topic. Second, because this is on medium.com, I already have the link juice from Medium, because my blog's name is medium.com/SFDC mastery. So I'm getting all of that link juice from Medium because my free blog is on Medium, but I do have to give up some of the control where I can't have call to actions. The analytics aren't the greatest, but I'm getting a ton of results, a ton of people on my blog. Now let me take you to my Thrivecart page, show you how much money I have made. But before we head there, let's take a look at the stats for this one story. So if I go in here on this gear icon and view stat, remember I published this in February of 2018. You'll see since then, since publishing in 2018, this story has had 46,000 views. That means 46,000 people have viewed the story. Doesn't mean that many have read it, but you'll kind of see the hockey stick here. So I published it in February 2018. Nothing happened till about October, when it started getting picked up by the search engines. So you have to give your blog about 6 to 8 months for the search engines to come and pick it up. You can do it quicker on WordPress, where you can just go into the search console and ask it to recrawl your site, but Medium doesn't allow you to do that. But once that growth started, you can see I started receiving some views, and then it started blowing up around April 2019, where my views just skyrocketed. And you can see at one point in July, I had close to 200 views a day. This was 255 views on June 28th. And since then, it has been consistent, where I've been getting close to 100 to 150 views a day. Now, views don't convert to reads. That's just the viewing time for the story. And then you can see where all of those are coming from. Most of them are coming from Google. Some are coming from email, IM, and then some are coming from Google Ads, because I did run ads for a little bit. And then also YouTube, because I took the blog post and repurposed it and converted it into a YouTube video with not my face, just I'm going to show you my YouTube channel too. This is not my regular channel. This is my channel just for my Salesforce blog. You will see that this video was published quite a bit later than when my blog was published. So my blog was published in February 2018. I did not publish this video till 10 months ago, but the video itself already has 5,000 views. Same thing with this one. I published it 5 months ago. It has 300 views. All I'm doing is taking that same blog post, converting it into a video using InVideo, and then I'm publishing it onto my YouTube channel, and this is casting a wider net. Let's go back to the stats here. Then I also have directly from my domain. So if you go to sfdcmastery.com, I'll link you to my article on Medium, and then it looks like DuckDuckGo and Bing have a small percentage too. So that's for the stories, for this particular story, and how many views it has gotten. Now let's dive into my Thrivecart dashboard. So I'm in my Thrivecart. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button so you get notified every time I release a new video. Now let's continue. You can see this is for today, and I've made $27 today. This isn't a screenshot to show you. I'm just going to change the date range to yesterday. I made $60 yesterday, but let's go to lifetime. So all time for all products, and all I'm selling is the $17 product. You can see I've had these many views, these many orders. Here's my total. So $6,258 is my net revenue for all time for selling a $17 product. And how you can tell it's a $17 product, if you look at the average, where's the average order value? The average order value is $17, because all I'm selling is a $17 product. And that was all time. But let's look at last month. So if we go to last month, I made $662 from this blog post last month. Now let me walk you through the funnel and show you how I am doing this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let you watch the breadcrumbs on how this happens, and hopefully That'll give you ideas on how you can monetize your blog or monetize your YouTube videos or anything that you're trying to monetize. So first thing is that I'm going to follow this link in incognito, and what this does is it brings them to a simple opt-in page on my WordPress site where all I'm saying is, hey, you want access to these free questions? I need your name and email, and in exchange, I'm going to give you access to my question. Now, instead of giving them the questions right away, I'm putting a message on top that your mock test questions are going to be delivered to you in 5 minutes. So there's just two things. One, it makes sure that people are not giving me spam emails like I just did. Two, it gives me time to sell to them the paid product while I have their attention instead of just guiding them to a thank you page. So here, what I'm doing is I'm saying, prepare for your certifications with these bonus questions. And I also have a video here that tells them what this bonus question is, showing them my employment letter and how much money I'm making. Again, building trust, building authority. Right away, I tell them buy the 135 practice test questions today and put in some testimonials. And then I explain what it is that I'm selling them. Practice questions, lifetime access, on the go. Here are some sample questions. This is a code snippet that I got from H5P, and then I'm showing them what an average salary is. So an average salary of a Salesforce admin is $95,000. For them to buy a $17 product should be a no-brainer if they want to get this certification. And then of course, social proof, some more social proof showing what other students are saying about this exam or about this test that I'm selling. And then some frequently asked questions, more information about me, building authority with my 6 certifications, and then also quote from the owner of Salesforce about investing in your learning, some more testimonials, showing them how many certifications I have, and they can go and verify this by clicking on the link. Clicking on the link takes them to a certification page where they can verify my certification. And then finally, a final buy now button to give them access to the full quiz. So what happens here is right now they're on my WordPress site, but if they click on buy it now, this takes them to my Thrivecart page, and there is congruency here between the colors and also the testimonials that I have mentioned on my sales page. I have the same testimonial here, up here, and also here. I want to keep things congruent. I also have the same image here that was on my sales page. You can see it was the about me page, or the about me section of the page has this image, and then the same image is here. So it kind of builds that congruency and trust in your buyer's mind. And then I don't have any trust logos. Actually, I do, like the secure SSL logo here. And then this is a one-step opt-in form, but I'm also running a test where I have a one-step opt-in, one-step checkout versus a two-step checkout to see which one performs better. So then they finally come here to the checkout page where I have that $17 quiz, but I also have an upsell for them to buy a quiz for another certification that is almost logical progression in the Salesforce world, that once you get your Salesforce certification, you're most likely going to go for your app builder certification, which is this one right here. And I don't sell this separately at all. It's only through upsells. I should probably start selling it separately for those who have not purchased it. But for now, that this is all I have, and this is what is making me money. More importantly than making me money, it is giving me qualified leads, because now I can work on creating a course and sell that course to these people, because I know that since they've already opted in and are preparing for their certification, that they want to learn more about the software and they want to grow their skills and expertise. And that's where I want to provide them with course. But I haven't even created the course yet. That is still a work in progress. For the last year, I haven't done anything because I've been doing other projects, and this has been making money since making the blog post and connecting it with my WordPress site, and then finally connecting it with Thrivecart. And eventually I am going to change all the links to bring them right to my Thrivecart page, because Thrivecart has a new landing page builder now where I can build that entire page on Thrivecart and skip my WordPress page if I wanted to. So that is in the works, but there are so many projects to do. But this is essentially how I am getting the business. And if I go back here and show you my email account, we can look at this. Today is Monday when I'm recording this, but Mondays are usually the weekend is usually the slowest time to get leads. So what I'm going to do is go to my mailing list, go to the main one, and show you the leads that I have got. Today is March 9th, and you can see these are all the leads I have received just today from that single blog post. Now, not everyone has bought from me. These are leads that just came in. Maybe one of these people bought from me, but the other remaining 9-10 people, I can market to them because they have opted in to my ecosystem, and now I can continue to build trust with them, have email automations, continue to send them emails, and then continue to try to convert them into paying customers. And there you have it, Course Hero. That is how you can generate income from a blog post without having a course. This goes to show you that you don't necessarily have to always have a course. You just need to fill that need that is in the market, and that can be through a quiz like you saw in my funnel, or through a course, or whatever it is that you are teaching, or just giving away value for free and building your audience on a platform like YouTube, which gives you money in ad revenue if you have tons of YouTube followers. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.